Hi, everybody. So, a little bit sorry. We've got some new faces. We've got some old faces. Everyone give a cheer for all of our new members. That would be great. As you can see, we are in a new season, Season 3. Season 2 ended. Those of us who were in Season 2, we're not going to think about that. It's totally fine. But it's a brand new season, everyone. It's a brand new season. Percy, take it away.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Arcadia Season 3, the season that happens after the world ended. Yeah, but it's okay. We all made it out, mostly, and we've got some new faces, and we're here for a new season. It's gonna be great. And I know some of you are probably wondering, hey, Corn, where have you been? Because I have not uploaded for like several weeks at this point. Oh, let me tell you, I have been in Village or Purgatory. And Corn, I hear you say, with my super hearing. Village or Purgatory, what did you do? And I respond very politely, do you not remember how last season ended? Purgatory is like very generous, in my opinion, with everything that went down. Well, not my opinion. In my opinion, I think that one person versus a server full of entire people, but you know what? It's not my choice that matters, it's my choice that matters. Anyway, Village or Purgatory. 0 out of 10 stars. Would not recommend. I had to deal with an unintentional iron farm because I had so many villagers, and like, you might think that's great because free iron, but it was honestly really annoying. And moreover, I was doing this for the enchanted books. That's my purgatories. I have to get all of the enchanted books. So I have to just keep, refreshing the trades over and over and over, and breeding the villagers and killing the iron golems and refreshing the trades. And oh my gosh, I did this for 2 weeks. I did this for 3 weeks almost. I did this for days and days and days. I would get up early in the morning, my roommate would still be asleep. I would get up and I would log onto the server and I would just do villagers. I did this for I kept doing this. I wanted Purgatory over, because the thing about Purgatory is the only way out of Purgatory is through Purgatory. Like, it's not like I could be like, hey, you know what I want to do? I want to go stab someone. I don't know. No. I was stuck in Purgatory. I had to do the things of Purgatory before I could do anything else. That was the point of Purgatory. And the thing about having a Purgatory that is just dealing with villagers is that however much I was super bored dealing with villagers, it would have made an even less interesting video. So you want to know why I haven't uploaded? Because I've been in Purgatory, and Purgatory is boring, and y'all don't want to watch the footage of it. I didn't want to be doing it. Like, no. But I finally did it. I finally got all the enchanted books, so Purgatory was over, and what that meant was that I could actually do other things, and luckily for me, I got done with Purgatory just in time to do the dragon fight.
Alright, so, nice. I guess it's time to fight the dragon again. And this time we brought our best weapons yet. We brought our hosts. This is from Cadiot, by the way. This is one of my bucket list items, but I'm really curious to see who's gonna get the achievement. Because, anyone who kills the Ender Dragon with a hoe will get the achievement. So,
really?
It's a competition. Whoever gets it, maybe whoever gets it gets the dragon egg. That might be a thing.
Ooh.
Is that a thing? I don't know.
And there'll be a professional kill stealer.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know. Does anybody have something to say before we
let's go
fight?
Oh,
job.
Okay, I guess not.
All right.
So yeah, the dragon fight was a thing that happened. I'ma be honest, I was really checked out during the dragon fight, because I had spent doing so much time with villagers meant that I was overwhelmed just being with actual people again. So I was just sticking very close to Tooth, because Tooth was like the first person I saw. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shadow Tooth. So I was shadowing Tooth. I wasn't super doing anything to the dragon, because look, I brought like 2 stacks of arrows in with me and not a bow. My brain was not in the right place. I was just kind of vibing. But then it was time for the last push to kill the dragon.
so
Stop
quick.
your arrows.
Oh,
Your
no,
arrows.
really? I
Stop
don't remember.
shooting.
I guess it was first time. I don't remember.
Oh, she's thinking about perching again. Here she go. Oh, she's perching. She's perching.
Let's
Coming
go.
down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Grab your trusty hoe.
I'm
gonna get her.
scythe
I'm gonna
your
get her.
face off.
So much of this.
Are you?
Oh no, I flew.
Wow, good job,
What the heck? That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, let's go. Corn's got it.
So there's this thing, you know. It's called the carrot and the stick. Those of you with particularly good hearing, or just those of you who are listening through the audio pretty loudly, might have heard me say, what the heck, that wasn't supposed to happen. Which is because I was not aiming for the dragon. I was just kind of like participating. I wasn't trying. But let me remind you of the carrot and the stick. The stick was definitely purgatory. The carrot was whatever that was, because loyal to the end, sure, rings some bells. But we are not thinking about it. So, hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? Remember from the beginning? I get the dragon egg now. Wait, does that mean I get the dragon egg?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I brought a torch too.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
All
Awesome.
right, Corny, touch it first.
Nice.
Oh.
Good job, Corn.
Hey.
Corn!
Because there's nothing weird whatsoever about, you know, killing something with a hoe, and getting an achievement loyal to the end, and then getting a dragon egg. There's nothing weird about that whatsoever. But we weren't going to think about it. It's a dragon egg. I don't know, I'll make a lamp out of it or something. So after that, the main focus on everyone's mind was raiding end cities. And it was actually pretty much on my mind too, because now that I finished with the, you know, Enchanted Book Purgatory, now that I finished that, I can actually build a base. Because I don't know about you guys, but looking around, it is pretty barren around here. It is chests, it is cherry trees. Both of those things start with CH, but that doesn't mean that it's good. I would like to live in a house, please. And silly me, I decided that my starter house was going to have shulkers because I liked the way they looked. Yes, these are first world problems. But anyway, I decided so to get all of the materials for my starter build, I needed shulkers. So just like everyone else, I headed for the gateways. However, unlike everyone else, when we spawned in, I immediately started following Tooth. Because look, following Tooth has done me nothing but good so far. It got me the dragon egg. And while everyone else was headed off to the city that they could immediately see, Tooth was headed in the opposite direction. And I thought, you know what? Let's follow.
Where are we going, Tooth?
Well, I gotta leave soon, so I was just gonna bridge off in a random direction.
Alright.
Alright.
And we were off. Tooth had great ideas, even though not all of them worked.
I have a stone cutter so we can make these into slabs.
Ooh, that's smart.
Oh, I lied.
That's less
I
smart.
left my stone cutter. I thought I had it with me.
That's
If you have
okay.
any cobblestone or stone, I can make it.
I have a crafting table.
That's all? Okay.
Look, I have a crafting table, I have a shield, I have 4 oak doors, I have 2 bundles that are empty, I have a slow falling potion, I have 110 arrows, no bow though, I have 3 gunpowder, I have a water bucket.
Do you have any rockets?
No!
Are you
I'm not
doing
here
no?
for a
Are you
life
doing no rings?
Yeah,
Are you just doing? Are you doing no wings?
corn isn't supposed to fly.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a personal choice or a lore choice.
It's funny what defines a choice. But
That's
we're not gonna think about that, so, okay. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All good.
We'll get some stacks of endstone and we'll make it work.
Yeah. So the slabs idea was a bust, even though I later realized, dude, I had a crafting table. We could have made slabs still. That's just occurred to me while I'm watching back the footage. But anyway, the slabs idea did not end up being something we went for. However, following Tooth was still a brilliant idea, because he was the only one who seemed to know that, you know, the world border exists in other directions.
Oh. World
Well,
border.
good thing we went west. I'm surprised you didn't know that because that's exactly why I didn't go east.
Oh.
hoping there might be one over there. I doubt though.
I do not see it on the map.
Yeah, part of it's out of. Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
What?
That the mini map will show kind of render distance based stuff. That island is pretty big though, so there might still be something on the other side. I'm tempted to see.
Alright.
We're gonna
Yeah,
change.
no, I'm game.
So we headed off to see what was on the other side. And some of you might be wondering, hey, what was all that fuss about a world border? Because of the jump and the switching seasons and the way it was very janky, the world is still sort of kind of booting up and loading in and stuff. So specifically in the positive X direction, so that's to the east, there is a world border. However, there isn't a border anywhere else. So like it's not something to be worried about. Eventually the world will fully load. It'll be fine. But anyway, I was talking about how Tooth and I were going to see what was on the other side of the island, and we got lucky.
Ooh, city!
City?
City!
The city at the end of the game. It does look teeny, but it exists.
Progress.
So we're on a grid system. And I can see 2 shulkers. So, well, there's at least 2 shulkers in the front, and then given the leveling, there should be the tower in the... Yeah, it'll be fine. And now we're on a grid system.
Alright, let's kill some shulkers.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I hate this one. I'm always so bad at the parkour.
Here's... Oh, there's a solution.
Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You have the brain cells. I always fall... You know how I died last time?
Yeah.
I fell down the
Doing
middle
this?
column.
Yep. Alright, this is the really big shulker room that tends to kill me. So...
It can't kill all
Alright,
of us.
buckos.
And by that I mean both of us.
They teleported outside, I think.
And I don't have any blocks.
Hold
Hold on.
Here, hold on. I got you.
Okay.
I'll stay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is a slab. Silly brain. I shall put my shulker shells in there. And some cords in there. That's not a bad pick. I'll steal that. And I'll steal all of this too, because I can take the enchantments off of it. So that's just free XP right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right! You can use this to make a jet! Oh! Yeah! Shulker.
Did you have... I gave you some chests. I wasn't sure if you had any.
Oh yeah, and I put it in.
Perfect. And then... So, I do have some bad news, though.
Yeah?
I gotta go.
Okay.
So here's what I'll give you. So here are the blocks that you gave me. Here's an extra ender pearl, a totem,
Oh my
and
gosh.
some trapdoors.
Thank you.
That should get you pretty dang far. Do you need a crafting table or anything?
I have one.
Okay, so you are all set to go then.
I'll just steal the ender chest then.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that.
From then on, I was on my own. It's the awkward part of following one person and then they leave. It's like you went to a party with like one friend and then your friend leaves and you're like, dang it, now I'm still at this party. But I wasn't leaving the party yet because I needed shulkers. So it was very lucky that I quite easily came across a very big city that would probably get me enough shulkers.
And that's a city. It's a very big city.
A big city it indeed was, and it had a lot of shulkers, and I battled my way through it, and I cleaned the city, all by myself, and I didn't die, and I'm proud of that, because I got decently low sometimes. My armor isn't very good, despite being the person with a lot of enchanted books, as in, like, I got all of them, my armor doesn't act. The only part of my armor that's enchanted are my boots, because priorities. But anyway, I fought my way through the city. As you can see, it's very sped up here because otherwise, no. And eventually, I'll probably just cut most of it too. But anyway, I got what I needed and it was time to go. Except kind of not. Because I had gotten all of the shulkers and I'd even gotten the ones in the ship. But in the ship was an elytra. That's supposed to be for me. Alright. Create elytra. Now, some of you might be thinking, Corn, you're just giving away an elytra. Who does that? And I would say, me, because Corn is not supposed to fly. I was recently reminded by myself, as a matter of fact, that Corn is not meant to fly. So, no elytra for me this season, guys. And I figured someone else would probably want it, so I put it in the chat. But anyway, once I had cleared the city, I was pretty sure I had enough shulkers, so I left. There's really only one way to leave the end. See you on the other side. When I got back from the end, I was pretty clear on what I needed to do, which was build my base. However, my base was not entirely shulkers, so I spent some time, gathering materials. And there were a couple of materials that, like, nobody seemed to have, except good friend Kaimedar. And so I was like, you know what, Kaimedar, hey, can I come steal these things? And he was like, sure, surprise me with your payment. So I figured there was only really one thing to surprise him with, for old time's sake. Admittedly, I'm not that Corn. But also, he doesn't know that. Really, the only person on the server who I'm sure knows it, is maybe Cat, but Cat didn't know the other one, so, like, that's not a problem. And Jaffa. Jaffa definitely knows, but, like, everyone else, no one knows. So if I say nostalgia, we can assume it's just collective nostalgia. He'll know what I mean. And with that trade complete, I finally had all of the materials for my starter build. However, that's not going to happen in this video, because guys, I need to get a video out at this point. I'm not gonna build. No. You know what? It's gonna be its own video. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna build it. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna have a house. I'm gonna do the exterior. I'm gonna do the interior. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be its own video. It's gonna come in the future. But anyway, that's all we have time for today. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in my corner of the internet sometime soon. See you next time, maybe.